Monsieur?
Ah bon, c'est pas fait. Merci, Claude.
I don't understand. Why aren't they screaming and running away? It's like they can't even see it.
Nah, these frogs don't care whether you're from America or outer space. In Belleville, all foreigners are dog duty. Or maybe it's just the hat. Let's find out.
Ah! Un monster!
Le de sucre, monsieur?
Non, non, merci, Claude. Que le billet, s'il te plaît. Merci.
Did you see that? We should have landed here back in the 1950s.
Well, we're here now. Let's make up for lost time. What have you found out about Francodyne?
This is Henri Crousteau, oceanographer, environmentalist, CEO of Francodyne, and the source of all our troubles.
I'm gonna hit that guy so hard snails will shoot out of his ears. For the master.
Excellent. With that outcome in mind, allow me to ramble on at great length about my plan.
Let me guess. You want to destroy Francodyne's consumer electronics headquarters so we can shake down the workers for info on Crousteau's Furon tech projects.
What? But you don't... How did you...
I took a peek at your notes while you were in the saucer.
Well, don't do it again. It's bad enough I don't have a body. If you take away my opportunities to talk, then what am I good for?
I've been asking myself that for 20 years.
We must find Francodyne headquarters. Check the financial district. There! I can smell the toasters and 8-track tape players. Destroy the building! It's only a matter of time before they're crushed by Japan anyway. Furon tech or no! The Francodyne headquarters building is halfway destroyed! Keep at it! After you've discovered which of these eggheads are handling the Furon technology, we will need to interrogate them.
Alrighty. ID Francodyne's prize nerds, read their minds, scare them silly, bring them back to the saucer for a little friendly conversation.
Send Napoleon!
My entire life's work was in that building. And now I'm surrounded by water, my worst fear. What else could go wrong?
What sort of fool with hydrophobia works next to a river? Dangle him over its banks and maybe he'll cry us a river.
I stole busy lifting drinks. I stole busy lifting drinks.
Feel like taking a dip?
No, anything but water. Whoa.
How about a swim?
I can't swim.
Excellent! He's so rattled he'll tell us everything he knows. Bring him back to the saucer.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Good, Crypto! 2 more!
In my office, I got to work all alone. Now that it's gone, I might have to deal with other people. What a frightening thought.
This one has a form of agoraphobia. The fear of open spaces and crowds. Perhaps you should give him a more magnetic personality to draw a crowd in.
I've been high all day.
Get
Now, bring that socially awkward specimen back to the saucer for a face-to-face chat. One more, Crypto!
That building collapse was frightening, but it was nothing compared to my fear of heights. That is why I worked on the first floor.
Acrophobia! The most common of all human phobias. Take him to a high place and he'll be putty in our hands.
Let me down!
I suggest carrying this one to higher ground, or rooftop perhaps.
I think you just shot myself.
The higher you carry him, the more you will scare him.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Big deal. I've been high all day.
Oh, yeah. Give him a good view of the ground below. Dangle him over the edge. It might scare him faster.
High enough for ya?
This is too high.
Great view of Belleville from up here, huh? Whoa, 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 whoa!
Excellent. Now that he has scared witness, carry him to the saucer. Good work, Crypto. Now let's question those just a moment. I'm reading Nexos.
That's okay. I was looking to kill some Nexos anyway. Saves me from having to look for them. I think you just shot myself.
Attention, les suspects est large, enfermé et dangereux. Les creatures will have the seasons. Kill their comrades. Kill the creatures. I'm sure they get on the killer now. Send in the gendarmes.
Temporal fist! It's the same. All right, time to talk to our new friends. Okay, mes amis. Here's how we're gonna play this. I want to know what Crousteau's after. One of you's gonna talk, and the other one's gonna go 12 rounds with my taffy puller, n'est-ce pas? Now, who's gonna surrender the info? Okay then, surrender twin powers, activate.
Twins? But there are 3 of us.
Don't ruin my jokes. I'm the one with all the guns, remember?
Crousteau has been working with genetic material, mapping the human genome, experimenting with disease.
Pourquoi?
We don't know. He does not trust us. I cannot imagine why. He didn't even invite us to that big party that he is hosting at Chateau Crousteau. I was so hurt. I stole this reel-to-reel tape of sensitive data that I found lying around unprotected. I give it to you.
Fantastique. Now, what about this little party? Who's coming?
Scientists from all over the world, top men in every field. And there is going to be a mystery entertainer. Could be Jerry Lewis.
Sorry, there's only so much I can take. Pox, what the hell is Crousteau up to?
I'll analyze this tape. Perhaps it will conveniently yield the answers we need at some crucial moment later on.
And I'm crashing that party. I want Crousteau's French ass on a stick. And I know exactly how that sounds.
Okay, let's hear about this video game idea of yours.
How about this game where you're this plumber, right? But you don't use plumbing equipment to kill your enemies, you kind of jump on their heads.
It would never work.
How about a hedgehog? They can run really fast and,
Crap.
Then, you're a space marine on a ring-shaped planet and,
No. You need to leave these video game ideas to me.
Go on.
We'll take all the popular movies of the day and propagate them through an endless barrage of movie game tie-ins.
What about the gameplay?
Gameplay? Who cares about gameplay? We'd be rich on the name alone. You'll need to approach Chateau Crousteau on foot.
Why the hell can't I just take the whole damn place out from the air?
This infernal city is riddled with sewers. Destroy the chateau and these so-called scientists would escape below like so many rats. We'd never pick them out from among the legions of French revolutionaries and hideously scarred opera composers. And who knows what secrets Crousteau will have told them.
Fine. I'll mingle, have a couple crepes, and then tear Crousteau limb from limb.
First, we'll need to get to Chateau Crousteau. I've marked its location on the radar. Go there and await further instructions. We need to find the featured entertainer. Cortex scan the guests.
My accent works wonders on the American girls. When I whisper sweet nothings to them, they melt like cream.
I cannot wait to see Marcel perform. He is such an artist, and so live.
A mime. How typical. So that's Crousteau's little warm-up act. Not a bad idea, actually, with this crowd of nerds. Those guys make James Grandy look like Coyote Bongwater.
And this gesticulating mute, he'll be allowed on stage.
Yeah, right next to Crousteau. He's my ticket to revenge.
Trish.
Excellent. Now take the stage. Your ebullient personality should be more than enough to drive away the scientists.
Au contraire, mon frère. No way I'm showing my face dressed like this, even if it's not my face.
Oh, great Arc-Voodle. Perhaps you should just wear a bucket on your head.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Mesdames et messieurs, I have incredible news for you all tonight. Something that will usher in a new age for mankind and for our Mother Earth. But before we begin, it is my pleasure to present the master of the silent poetry of the mimeodrame, Marcel.
Hiya, folks. It's really great to be here. I'm lying. Rimshot. Seriously, I've never played a room full of people smarter than me, and tonight's no different. Ba-dum-bum. Huh.
They're laughing. Not insulting enough.
Shh, I'm just getting warmed up. Hey, you're a great crowd. You, sir, where you from?
Berlin!
I can tell, 'cause your hair's parted in the middle. Ich bin ein wild and crazy guy. But, seriously. I was in Berlin once. I had Siamese twins, one on each side of the wall. Would have been the greatest night of my life, but I kept going soft at Checkpoint Charlie. He knows what I'm talking about. That guy that got the Nobel Prize, he thought it was a Bell Prize until he tried to ring it. Get it? Nobel, nothing. I thought you guys were smart. You're a bunch of scientists, right? So tell me, what's with this swine flu? Can red wine get it, or only white? Yeah, that was a stinker when I stole it. I got it off the bathroom wall at the Manure Hall of Fame. And what about our host, Henry Crouton, what's his name? You know, little guy, smells like seafood but won't eat it 'cause fish are his only friends. He's got a big ego, I gotta hand it to him. The guy's got fantastic taste, I mean... I was just licking him backstage. I think he sort of liked it. These are free jokes, people. Free. So have you seen these French women?
Talk about lose. The other day, this gal at Notre Dame offers to show me how high she can stretch her leg. She got it up to her forehead. It was amazing. And it would have gone further, but her habit kept getting in the way.
Crousteau, we did not come here to be insulted to this degree.
S'il vous plaît, I have important news for you. A new world awakes, truly.
Keep your utopian advances to yourself. In 30 years, empiricism will be overrun by irrational religious pseudoscience anyway.
Idiot! You were supposed to entertain them, not chase them away. Who are you? The space creature. You've been interfering with my plans for some time.
I'll bet.
It was you who sent the Nexos to Paradiso to rouse me out, right into the arms of the Lunarians.
Comment? Whatever are you talking about, space creature?
Don't play coy with me, Crousteau. You knew the Lunarians would make me destroy Francodyne's Sunnywood holdings.
And destroy my dream for clean, renewable energy for the entire world. Cost my shareholders hundreds of millions? To what end, space creature? Pourquoi?
To rake in the insurance dough. Enough to build all the Nexo-cloning facilities you wanted.
If you truly believe this most outlandish fantasy, why are we enemies? We should be friends. No?
I became a liability when I sunk your ship full of cloning machines in Shenlong and beat that Saxon punk of yours to a pulp.
I have many business contacts around the world. I cannot speak to their alleged underworld deal.
Cut the crap! I know you're part of a conspiracy to destroy my race. Your biggest mistake was coming after me. You put the hook in too deep, baby. And now you're gonna pay.
I deny every word, creature of space. And you are a fool to approach so near the Lord of the Sea.
Ah! That bastard stabbed me with a friggin' fish!
Crypto, you have company! More Francodyne guards!
Don't shoot! I am superior to you!
They keep coming!
Brains!
Crypto, look out! More of them!
Man, for Frenchies, these guys sure are persistent. Mother...
Attack now, Crypto! Another wave of Francodyne guards!
I surrender!
Spray him with perfume.
It's on now!
Vive la différence!
Go away or we shall taunt you,
Can you
alien.
dig that?
Well, that's the last of them!
Très bien. Thought it never end.
Crypto! 3 identical cars just left the chateau. One of them must contain Crousteau. Cars! You cannot miss them!
When I'm done with them, they'll all be French toast. going down to the blow.
We cannot stop the enemy fighter. We are coming with the big tank.
I wouldn't want to smell the inside of that last car right now.
Why not? It looks like a new... Oh, that's disgusting. Well, all's well that ends well. I guess we can go back to...
Bonjour, my alien friends.
What the...
I thank you for helping me dispose of the last of my combustion vehicles. They are so terrible for the planet. I myself ride in a bicycle. I would love to someday study your unearthliness in greater detail, but I have work to do. Au revoir,
I've been reviewing the reel-to-reel tapes from Francodyne headquarters. It's a remarkable story. Did you know that in 1971, Henri Crousteau discovered a crashed Furon saucer at the bottom of the ocean?
And he went from fish hugger to billionaire nexo-cloning scumbag overnight.
Yes, but there's more. He's been experimenting on humans.
He's wasting his time. Monkey don't wash out.
It's not the monkey he wants to wash out. It's the Furon.
What the art voodle are you talking about?
Crousteau is engineering a virus to deintegrate Furon DNA from the human genome. I don't have to tell you this would render humans...
Even more useless. Without a source of pure Furon DNA, our empire would crumble overnight. And I'd be out of a job.
We must stop him from completing that virus.
Just tell me how.
I can think of a few ways. One of the components Crousteau needs for his DNA virus manufacture is a chemical found only in the pigments of Renaissance paintings.
Let me guess, he's gonna rob the most celebrated art museum in all of France.
Precisely. Without the stolen paintings from which to harvest, Francodyne will have to synthesize the chemical at great cost and delay.
Hell, he probably donated most of those paintings himself. Why go through all the trouble to steal them back?
Crousteau is desperate since you've punched a gaping hole in Francodyne's finances.
So you want me to destroy irreplaceable masterworks of art to stop Francodyne? Hell, I'd do that for poops and giggles. I'll miss the Mona Lisa, though. She's kinda dirty.
Yes, she certainly has it going on. For an inferior monkey, of course.
So, Pox, who do you think would win in a fight? Venus de Milo or Mona Lisa?
That has to be the most absurd question I have ever heard. Venus de Milo has 2 missing human appendages. She would not stand a chance.
Well, as much as I enjoy discussing classic art, let's get back to business. How long till this heist goes down?
Pardon?
Don't tell me you found out the where, the who, the what, and the why, but you forgot about the when.
Curse that elusive fifth W! No matter. You will simply have to find one of Crousteau's cronies and attain the information from him.
So, more hands-on interrogation techniques?
That won't be necessary. Although Crousteau's men have all the fancy toys, they are no rocket surgeons. Crousteau gave them each a briefing tape so they would not forget their assignment. Just kill one of them and then grab his package.
Grab his package? Pox, I know this is the 70s and all, but I still play for the home team.
Oh, Crypto, does your purient mind know no bounds?
Rocket surgeon? Is that anything like brain scientist?
You know what I meant. Besides, you aren't exactly the crispiest taco in the combination plate yourself, Crypto.
Crunchy metaphor, pox in the box. Enough witty banter. It's time for some monkey hunting.
Does that mean you're ready to accept this mission?
Whatever, Pox. Just give me the objectives. So tell me, what's so French about French toast?
Anytime they're threatened with fire, they have to hide behind layers so they don't risk being hurt like other bread?
Okay, but the theory falls flat with French fries.
Good point, yes. I think they just hate other countries in general. That's why they made the tower look like a name.
So when other countries eventually step all over them, they can at least draw a little blood.
I suppose.
So, what about French maids?
Yes, in my research, I came across some film about those. Remind me, were you this clueless when we started?
Switch off, Pox! I got the tape, Pox, see? Are you proud of me?
Congratulations, Crypto! Now we need a way to play this tape. I've located a tape player which might be able to do the job.
Fire in the hole.
Jump out the spaces. Kill their comrades. Kill the creature. I am closing in on the killer now.
Kill das little creatures.
Good evening, Agent. This is your leader, Crousteau. As you know, we have an important mission taking place in the Musée tonight. Here, in the untainted cradle of Belleville, we are creating a race of super warriors free of the impurities of man to protect our Mother Earth. You have all served in private capacities of my terrestrial empire. These paintings, like yourselves, will pay deference to the ultimate dynasty which together we have created. Now, down to business. You must arrive at the Musée de Belleville not later than 2200 hours. Good luck. The fate of Francodyne, the fate of our Mother Earth depends on your continued support of our cause. This message will self-destruct upon completion.
A fine speech to rally his people to a grander cause. In fact, that speech sounds very similar to supervillain speech spoken by the very same voice in a very recent spy movie.
Little monster!
Here comes Crousteau's thieves. He must not get the compounds in those paintings. Destroy the art thieves and their precious loot.
Those aren't thieves. They're raw materials for my performance art.
How droll! You know, Crypto, for all their deficiencies, these humans have devised some very interesting methods of artistic representation. Let us say goodbye to them! Impressionism. Short strokes of color used to quickly capture the essence of the subject rather than its
Short bursts of my weapons will quickly destroy the essence and the details.
Symbolism. Out of the tiny dots, the eye sees as a merged image.
Tiny little flames that the eye perceives as one big inferno.
The Dutch master.
Yeah, their paintings burn just like their cigars.
Cubism. The subject is represented from multiple viewpoints.
And now it can be inhaled the same way.
Abstract expressionism, combining the emotional intensity of the German expressionists with the anti-figurative aesthetic of abstract European futurism.
Flaming crap before, flaming crap now.
Putting it down, you fool!
I think it just...
You haven't much time!
Take it easy.
Condition downs.
Your name on it!
Good work, Crypto! Now, destroy the museum! Let Crousteau sift the smoldering wreckage for its filthy chemicals!
Right. Besides, we've had color TV for 10 years. Who needs to look at all?
Your little bullets!
Oh, by the way, you can now use the quantum deconstructor to blow things up.
What's with the lame-ass introduction? Talk about burying the lead.
I guess those slovenly game designers forgot about it until now.
It's only the most powerful weapon in the whole freaking game, Pox. Sound off like you got a pair.
PoxSmart proudly presents the most destructive weapon ever devised by the brilliant Orthopox, the new and improved Quantum Deconstructor, complete with manual charging for custom-sized blasts of mega destruction, only $19.99.
Now that's more like it.
You've destroyed the Hall of Antiquities and eons of human history along with it, not to mention undiscovered evidence of our earliest visits to this planet. The scope showing! Hundreds of masterpieces, bronze, copper, and marble reduced to rubble! At least the French will always have off-food statues to admire. You've destroyed the Renaissance collections. Scores of irreplaceable masterworks gone forever. Quickly, destroy the museum's other wings. You've done it! The museum is in ruins. It's a shame, really, to see such glorious works of art vaporized, even if it is monkey scratchings to us. What could be more disruptive to Francodyne than a union strike? And what better locale for a workers' rebellion than the socialist birthplace of the 3-hour lunch?
Hey, Pox, how many Frenchmen does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Crypto, we don't have time for jokes.
Doesn't matter. If you're counting on the French to do the job, it's already screwed. 3-hour lunches with plenty of wine, and then cutting out early to go drink more wine. Say what you want about the French, but they know how to live. Alright, how do we get them to bite on the strike idea? Assuming they aren't too lazy to strike.
It so happens, coincidentally and not planned at all, that Francodyne's Gene Splitters 49 union is having a picnic in the park today. It will take only a nudge to tip them into open rebellion.
Bon d'accord. Let's stir up some tension in the workplace.
Get to the park! There seems to be a large concentration of Francodyne workers there.
All patrols, please investigate sightings of a strange creature bearing weaponry with dangerous nature. D'accord.
Unions often have a charismatic leader. Scan their brains and find him.
All clear, mon frère. Bien, take a 2-hour break.
Gerard says the bosses should give every worker a beta max. Union power! I would eat a baguette directly from the naked armpit of Gerard. Or a stranger.
So, the Stinky Finger, a local public house. One can only hope. It's not far from here. Crypto, get to the Stinky Finger and find this Gerard character.
Such a terrible name for a tavern.
Perhaps something was lost in the translation.
Either that or the maitre d' has a personal hygiene problem.
That's revolting. There. Unshaved cheeks, simian brow. This is the sort of man to inspire loyalty among those oafs. Take him!
With noses like those, you'd think these guys would hit the showers more often.
Bravo! Yay! Gerard! Vive Gerard! Quiet, quiet, he's trying to speak.
Brothers, mon frère, thank you for joining me today. Now is the time when we must stand united and strike. We must show the petits bourgeois who run Francodyne, and that we are their partners in production, not their slaves.
We have work! We got a 10% employee discount on all Francodyne products! Why should we waste our time listening to you?
Yes, let's talk about time. Vacation time. Henri Crousteau took 12 weeks off for vacation last year. What did you get? 5, 6 weeks maybe? That's not fair.
Oh, so the bosses are scum. So what else is new? What else can you promise us?
An early death, unless we demand better health care. Don't you care for your health? Francodyne executives have expanded their healthcare options while cutting back on yours.
Ah, big deal. Everyone in Belleville gets their healthcare for free. What else are you offering?
Damn, forgot about universal healthcare. Too much time in third world countries like the United States. Well, how about money? You're not making enough to buy a country cottage, but Henri Crousteau is spending a fortune on his fabulous villa.
All this talk of material things is fine for the American. But what of love? What of the soul? These are the things a Frenchman craves.
We have these things already. Belleville is the cultural center of the world. But, mes amis, Henri Crousteau does not love Belleville. He loves America, the country with no culture. They despise jazz. They like cop buddy films. Why, they even hate Jerry Lewis.
Success! You have commendable oratory skills, Crypto. But then I suppose after all these years with me, something was bound to rub off on you.
Yeah, that's why I carry the wet naps.
Crypto, we need to give this riot some more oomph.
Is that a French word, peut-être?
More mayhem, Crypto! Cause more destruction, property damage, burning cars, panic in the streets!
Whoa!
Good times.
Attention! Strange creatures causing panic among the populace.
Légumes dangereuses.
Destroy them all!
Disco Inferno.
Destroy them all! That's it, Crypto! This is looking like a proper riot! You've caused a calamity of epic proportions and decimated Francodyne's workforce! The Francodyne data tapes have revealed to me the location of their secret Nexo cloning facility.
So we can just waltz in there and they'll surrender, right?
Crypto, I get the feeling you are not taking this mission seriously. Please try to stay focused.
Okay, so what are we standing around for?
It's time to shut down Francodyne's Nexos. Go there and destroy everything.
Ah, destruction. These are the missions I truly relish.
I remember relish. Oh, the mustard! I used to smear them on my Soylent Green back when I had a tongue to eat with.
My heart bleeds. It's too bad you can't enjoy all the fine cuisine the French have to offer, Poxy.
That's not fair.
Like pâté or steak tartare. Délicieux.
How could you be so cruel?
Nor a silky Bordeaux to wash it all down.
Stop torturing me! Get back to work!
I'd love to stand around and parlay cuisine with you, mon frère, but I've got stuff to blow up. What the hell?
Crousteau must have devised some sort of super technological plasma shield or something. Your weapons are useless against it.
So, this shield of his is more advanced than any weapon you've ever designed.
Of course not. It's just that you will need to infiltrate the cloning lab and obtain additional information on how to bring down the shield. That's all. I would suggest donning an appropriate disguise.
Boogie time!
Who has time for a mistress? I can barely make time to not have sex with myself. I am the creme de la creme of Frenchmen. Silly tourist. I only wanted to give him a massage and a tour du monde. What do they expect once they come here?
Idiots! My patience is wearing thin. Pay you a great deal of money to protect my interests? See that some harm comes to this space creature, or I shall terminate your employment in a most unpleasant manner. Greetings, employee number 38. What business is so important that you must confront me directly?
Hey, bonsoir, boss. How is it going? You know, of all the crazy French billionaire industrialist explorers I've worked for, you're the best.
You need not flatter me. I am simply a man who takes pride in his work.
I was just wondering, with all these dangerous activities going on around here and the enemies that Francodyne has, is that shield up there really protecting us?
What a foolish question, employee 38. That shield is impenetrable. I designed it myself.
I gotta say, Henri, working for you is like a never-ending vacation.
I am your employer, not your colleague. Please do not address me again by my first name, but refer to me as Monsieur Crousteau.
So, this shield, it doesn't have any, weaknesses or anything?
Of course not. How dare you question the structural integrity of my creation?
Oh, pardon. Oh, I apologize, monsieur. It's just that such a masterful creation, I was wondering how it worked, is all.
Ah, a true work of brilliance, if I do say so myself. With the shield generators safely secured inside the shield, not a weapon in the universe could penetrate it.
Generators, huh? And where might these fabulous creations be?
They are located... Wait a second. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to go appreciate the fine craftsmanship.
Ah, well, in that case, my dear employee number 38, there are 3 generators powering the shield. They are located in the west, north, and east of... Of course, they are highly secure and well guarded by your fellow employees. Nothing can destroy them as long as they remain fastened to their location.
Well, thank you for your time, Monsieur Crousteau, and thank you for allowing me to work for your glorious enterprise.
I have enjoyed our conversation, employee number 38, but now I must depart, for I have important matters to attend to.
Great work, Crypto. Who knew you would be such a natural charmer of human males?
Hey, I was just covering for your failures as a weapons designer. At least we know how Crousteau's shield works. Now we have to figure out how to take all these generators out. I can't get through it! Come on, weapon boy! Daddy wants an upgrade.
Funny you should mention it. I've been working on something for just such an occasion.
Gimme, gimme, gimme!
It's called the Black Hole Gun, a localized singularity phenomenon which is created by the quantum interaction between...
Pox! You had me at black hole.
You'll have to be on foot to use the Black Hole Gun, but then I suppose you knew that too.
I really wanted to waste Crousteau right on the spot. You know how hard it was not to.
You exercised appropriate restraint, Crypto. You are beginning to understand the difference between tactical and strategic decision-making.
I'm tired of all this sneaking around. He's behind everything. Let's frappe his brain already.
If we kill him before we discover how he plans to eradicate Furon DNA, we will have failed. Patience, Crypto.
Patience, my ass. Next time I see him, it's bon voyage.
Maybe you should use the Black Hole Gun. Use your Black Hole Gun to suck up the shield generators, Crypto. It is the only way to safely dispose of them. Use transmogrify to rearm your weapons.
I received a bolt on my head.
Mother!
I have a gallon of free with you.
There's a generator. Use the Black Hole Gun to take it out. There's one. 2 more and the lab will be completely unprotected.
Get out of here!
Ah! There's a generator. Use the Black Hole Gun to take it out. Too down! The shield is buckling.
Do that.
There's a generator. Use the Black Hole Gun to take it out.
Sayonara.
Yes! The lab is defenseless! Destroy it. Now get to the saucer and destroy the factory! Francodyne lab! Destroy those cooling towers! Destroy them all! One down, one more to go. That's it! You've destroyed the lab!
Ah, there. Leveling building after building while escaping Nexos and Earth military really takes it out.
Indubitably. You know, it reminds me of the time I ran into Starbucks to get my DNA latte while running from a tiny yet ferocious Belleville poodle.
Yeah, just like that.
Are you being facetious?
No, not at all. Total war and running from poodles while trying to sip triple-shot non-fat DNA lattes are totally the same thing.
Well, you have your crises, I have mine. Crousteau's remaining Nexo walkers are heading toward the river.
Great, maybe they'll sink and save me the trouble of taking them apart one at a time.
The Nexos are carrying the virus in their venom sacs. When they reach the river, they will inject the virus into it.
That's bad, right?
I don't need to tell you what will happen if that virus reaches the water supply.
No, you...
It would quickly spread through the human population here. Then throughout Europe. Then the world, eliminating pure Furon DNA from human brain stems forever.
I said you don't have to...
Dooming the Furon Empire, and rendering any subsequent revenge you took upon Crousteau quite hollow indeed.
I get it already.
Then what are you waiting for? Get those walkers! Nexo walker down! Excellent! Two down! You're containing the virus, Crypto! Now is your chance! Strike while the enemy is vulnerable! Nexo walker down! Excellent! The Nexo walker is halfway destroyed, Crypto. Keep at it! We've won, Crypto! The Furon DNA is safe! I'm picking up an odd energy signature around the tower, Crypto. It could be Crousteau. Get down there and check it out.
Crousteau dies now. I want revenge. I want my life.
Now, get to the Belleville Tower.
Where is he?
I don't know, but I'm receiving some strange readings. Ah!
And now, space creature. You will feel the power of nature and the technology combined. The giant squid is safe in its footprint. Only for a moment. A challenger arrives, a confrontation must follow.
Why you? That hurt. Why you? I think you just shot myself.
Giant squid is defeated. The invader reigns supreme. Why do you fight me? I was only trying to destroy all humans.
Don't give me that jive. I've got it all figured out. Lose the Furon DNA and my people die, leaving you to rule the Earth with an endless supply of Nexos. Good plan, except without Furon DNA from human brain stems to feed them, your little army would have torn you apart.
Human brain stems? I just feed them this.
I can't believe it's not Furon DNA.
The saucer I found was full of it, but it's easily reproduced. It's mostly, how to say, peanut butter?
Synthetic Furon DNA?
Strange creature from another world. I apologize if I have disrupted your delicate life circle. You must believe me. I tried to stop my Nexus from attacking your casino, but there were rogues responding to a signal that originated on one of your worlds. I believe you call it Furon.
Synthetic DNA. They must have let some slip to make up for that light shipment we sent them, and then sent the Nexos to shut us up. But why keep it a secret? Why maroon me here on this arc-voodle forsaken dirtball planet for 20 years when they could crank out cheap imitation DNA back home?
Think, Crypto. Who stands to lose the most from a substitute? Who has the Earth DNA gathering concession?
Emperor Meningitis. He owns this whole operation. Saxon was a pimp. Crousteau was a tool. But I didn't know until this day that it was the Emperor all along.
Crypto, you can't possibly be thinking about...
Killing the Emperor? You bet I am.
But that's high treason! Suicide! I won't go along with it!
Oh, yes, you will. I'm gonna stick it to the old man, and you're gonna help me. Pack up your valise, Poxy. We're going home!